Good morning, this is Steve Edwards at Mill Swamp Indian Horses. Look, this morning, let's think about the role of power and weakness in a relationship with the horses. And I'm 63 years old. I sort of span old ideas of horsemanship and then natural horsemanship. When I was a kid, if you couldn't stop a horse, you got a stronger bit. And then eventually when that bit wasn't stopping the horse, you got an even stronger bit. And before long, you'd have an old horse. And the problem with an old horse wasn't that it was physically old. The word for it was having a hard mouth. People actually believed that they had developed calluses. When we now understand that if we really want to teach a horse to slow down, if we really want to control a horse, what we need is not a harsher bit. We need a lighter hand and a quicker release. When I was a kid breaking horses, by the time you could stand up and throw one leg across the saddle, it was time to go ride. Hopefully in a field that was plowed up, but maybe not. And we trained the horses simply by riding them until they got tired of bucking. We turned horses by pulling on their heads. We didn't use leg cues. We didn't use any of the subtleties that now are just the basic parts of riding. Essentially then, the relationship with horses was, and this is whether we're talking about men or women, unfortunately, for the majority of people, the relationship depended on the human's ability to dominate and overpower the horse, or at least think you could overpower them. You can't overpower a creature that size. We have to work with them. We have to give them incentives. We have to speak to them in a language they can understand. That's not weakness. This is weakness. Letting the horse push you all over the pasture and pretend that it's some sort of affection. Letting the horse bite you because, oh, that's just what he does now and then. That's weakness. Letting a horse kick because he's stressed. That's weakness. And that lets the horse down, and that lets you down. And that lets everybody around you and that horse down. Real natural horsemanship teaches a person to use real strength instead of pretending that weakness is strength. See you on the next one.